I have some waxes here. These are melting in my wax heater. This is just a green inlay wax. I have a sticky wax here, and I have a utility wax here. This is inlay wax as well, or sculpturing wax, and this is margin wax. And to get started, I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate with my sculpture wax. A technique that I use. It's pretty much just a freehand technique. I just take the wax and run it under the Bunsen burner flame back into the wax, and then onto the die. And I try to develop a rhythm, and I try to layer the wax evenly, creating a uniform thickness coping. And so that's what I'm going to try to achieve here today and demonstrate. And I just rotate the die in my left hand. Try to keep the heat even. So I apply this wax, and that will make it easier for me. And I'm keeping the wax above the margin for right now. If I get some that does go past the margin, it's okay, but I'm not trying to purposely wax below the margin at this time. And that is the coping. At this point, that's where I'm going to stop at right now. Okay, at this point now I can put the die back into the model and check to see if I need to build up and close any spaces that we may have. So I can close the space by building up the cuss tips. And also the interproximal areas, if there a lot of space there. We don't want any more than 2 millimeters because we want to support our porcelain. Any more than 2 millimeters is going to be too much porcelain, and we could possibly have breaking or fracturing of the crown if we don't have enough support. Okay, now I'll take this die back out and just fill in where I've added the cuss tips. Smooth that out some. Okay, now if we want to add a lingual band, we can do that at this point. And we can put it back on the model to check and see how the band and the contacts look. We don't want the band to come too far out if we have a lingual band. We don't want that to show in the mouth. And so now I'll use my spatula to carve with. I'm just going to define the band, the finish line for the band.